Browns out in Denver getting ready to play the Broncos on Monday Night Football. Jameis Winston will again be the starting quarterback. Winston 2-2 on the year with 1,266 yards, 8 touchdowns, 7 of them passing, 1 rushing. QBR, so a quarterback rating, 88.5. That compares to Watson, who played 7 games, had 1,148 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a 79 QBR. Let's welcome him, Jeff Lloyd from the Locked On Browns podcast. Jeff, you look at it, and any way you want to look at it, the offense and the wide receivers have looked better with Jameis Winston.
Well, the last, I guess, couple of weeks of, Deshaun Watson still starting. And look, I know this is going to come up again a little later, I think. And why does Kevin Stefanski, but Kevin Stefanski is saying, oh, well, we feel Deshaun gives us the best chance to win. Plenty of people, myself included, well, you know what? Prove it. Let's see somebody else play. Look, you got to stand by your players as a coach. That's just the way it goes. You can't lose your locker room. But I don't think anybody believed it. And you know what? I think it turned out that we were all correct in our beliefs. There's certainly ways to look at this. The pressure just was continuing to mount on Deshaun Watson. Just couldn't find a way to overcome it. Jameis, it's quite obvious. It's just a free personality. I am going to go out there and just try to be the best version of myself. I understand there will be a hiccup or two, but it's certainly there's a likability factor there. Certainly there is, where Jameis has had stops. He was loved at Florida State. He was loved in Tampa. He was loved in New Orleans. He's really ingratiated himself into the Cleveland community and certainly with the players here. He's playing with nothing to lose. And certainly there are pressures for a guy like Deshaun Watson that come with the exorbitant amount of guaranteed money that he was given. Whereas Jameis, there isn't much pressure. I'm just trying to hopefully continue this dream I've had since I was a child. But also other things. Look, we all know, throw the ball vertically. Well, guess what? Jameis Winston is one of the best things Jameis Winston does is he will take shots. He will throw it vertically. Certainly helps that, he's found a way to get Cedric Tillman more involved, Jerry Jeudy more involved. And, maybe that could have happened, if Amari Cooper was moved, earlier, or maybe perhaps wasn't even, retained for this season at all and moved over the summer. Maybe that would have helped Deshaun. Who knows? But I think if we learned one thing through 4 games is you've got a guy right now, and even the Browns sitting with their record that it is, certainly with only 3 wins to this point, is everybody's a lot more interested right now than they would have been if it would have been the other quarterback still here. And it kind of gives, I think, hopefully everybody, a hope that, maybe that this experiment is behind us and we can maybe start to get excited about who the new signal caller of the future for the Cleveland Browns will be.